participants next time.
Australia, currently 10. Georgia.
Itadakimasu. That's
Enjoy. Yes, thank you. Do you want me to put your... Oh, you still have? Because there is a difference between the kasbah and the castle. The kasbah means a big house with 4 towers. It's like a small.
And then all the ice was melting from the Himalayas, and then probably the mountain.
But not here. Okay, guys. Yes. I work in 2 movies. 3 months ago, they shoot also 8 months ago, 2 movies. One it's American movie, Silica, with actor John Malkovich. And the second one is Arabic movie from Syria, The Promise. Mind your head. Malkovich? And the pink color, it's flower of pomegranates. Pomegranates? Yes, this is one small example. I will tell you about.
What is that?
Barbecue.
Oh, barbecue.
Bring the salt to make it ready for the caravan because the salt in the country it's very expensive. It's like gold or euro.
And baby camels.
Baby camels.
Hallo.
Oh, dat is zo gekke broek.
This is a crazy time.
And before the COVID, yes, we were able to get some. Never been.
Kampai.
With education, health in the country,
Yeah,
the best.
yeah. She worked in health too. She worked in
Health,
yeah.
education, birth control.
For you, perhaps?
For me? Like a simple life.
Yeah.
نعم
Life in 3 backpacks.
موجود عزيزة
This is really nice to have on the
Dying.
After dying from what?
The dying from Lebanon. The dying.
They're using ketchup, huh? They're using ketchup. They're using ketchup for fries.
This one? Or this one? Estábamos viendo. Oh, sorry.
Time is a straight line, a linear motion that leaves us behind as the days pass to count everyone. And I'm a sailor, fighting the waves as they break on the hull, pushing me back to the shore. If once I could fight it, I'd row to horizons where sunsets burn bright, push on and push into the night. But now I've been pushing too long and my arms are tired. Just rest, watch the clouds pass by. And all we need is a little bit of hope, a little bit of fight, a little bit of motivation to live, to love, to cry, to continue through this life. I've read through the pages of all that's been written on how we should spend the time that we have on this earth. I've studied with sages that displace the distance from now to the end, just hoping that I'll make a difference. But one day he'll find us to bring us to pass through those gates in the air. I'll admit that of this I am scared, but I know we all are, and that is what gives me comfort. We're all in this together.
It's all veggies, right? They're all veggies. Right. Several guys.
Thank you.
And when you make whole yourself.
No, not I would.
Thanks though, we got a nice picture.